Stop breathing for just 1 second. Hold it. Now release. That breath you just took wasn't ordinary air. It was divine activation entering your lungs. Something is happening inside your body right now that medical science cannot explain and time cannot reverse. Not tomorrow, not next week, but in this exact moment as these words penetrate your consciousness. Listen carefully, because your body has been receiving downloads from heaven for the past 7 days. You thought it was just better sleep. You thought it was just random energy bursts. You thought your skin was just having a good week. But heaven has been performing surgery on you while you slept. Cellular reconstruction that bypasses natural law. Age reversal that shouldn't be possible. Energy restoration that defies your birth certificate. The enemy sees what is happening, and he is terrified. He knows that when God restores your body, it is not for comfort. It is for combat. Not for vanity, it is for victory. He has been trying to convince you that those sensations you have been feeling are just your imagination. That subtle tingling in your cells, that unexplained lightness in your step, that strange glow people keep mentioning, he wants you to dismiss it as coincidence. But you are still watching because your spirit knows better. Hit that like button right now as your agreement with this divine restoration. Don't think about it. Just do it. Your obedience in this small act triggers acceleration in the spiritual realm. Feel that warmth spreading through your chest. That is confirmation. Heaven just logged your agreement to receive what has already been released. You have been feeling it for weeks now, haven't you? That strange sensation like your body is remembering something it forgot. Like your cells are waking up from a deep sleep, you look in the mirror and something's different, but you cannot quite name it. Your face seems softer yet stronger. Your eyes hold light differently. Your movements feel more fluid, more purposeful, more alive. You have been trying to explain it away. Maybe it is the weather. Maybe it is that new vitamin you started taking. Maybe it is just good lighting. But deep down you know none of those explanations touch what is really happening. Your body is exiting one timeline and entering another. The timeline of decay is being overwritten by the timeline of restoration. Let me tell you what is actually happening in your body right this second. Every 7 years your body naturally replaces most of its cells. But God is accelerating this process supernaturally. What should take 7 years is happening in 70 days. Your bones are becoming denser yet lighter. Your blood is carrying more oxygen with less effort. Your organs are functioning at capacities they haven't reached since you were 25. But here is what heaven revealed that will blow your mind. This isn't just physical restoration. Your body is being rewired to carry a frequency. It was always designed to hold but lost through the wear of this world. You were created to operate at a vibrational frequency of divine health, supernatural strength, and ageless vitality. Sin, stress, and time lowered that frequency, but God is tuning you back to your original design. The cellular memory of Eden still exists in your DNA. That is right, your body remembers paradise. It remembers what it felt like to walk in perfect communion with the Creator. It remembers strength without fatigue, beauty without effort, movement without pain. And right now, in this very moment, that memory is being activated. Your paradise DNA is overriding your fallen nature, that unexplained energy you have been feeling at 3 p.m. when you used to crash. That is not caffeine finally working. That is your mitochondria receiving heaven's upgrade. Those moments when you suddenly feel 20 years younger, that is not nostalgia. That is your cells responding to their original blueprint. That glow people keep commenting on, that is not good skincare. That is glory leaking through your pores. Within the next 48 hours, you are going to notice something specific. Your hands will feel different, stronger yet softer, more capable yet more sensitive. This is because your hands are being prepared for what you are about to build, create, and heal. The arthritis trying to claim your joints is being evicted. The weakness trying to settle in your grip is being reversed. Your hands are being restored to their divine assignment. Your spine is next, that place where tension lives, where years of carrying burdens have created knots and pain. Heaven is performing chiropractic adjustment from the inside out. Each vertebra is being realigned not just physically but spiritually. You are going to wake up taller, not metaphorically, literally taller. Because when heaven straightens what life bent, everything changes. But this goes even deeper. Your brain is being rewired for supernatural clarity. Those moments of fog, that mental fatigue, those times when you cannot find the right words, they are dissolving like mist in morning sun. New neural pathways are being carved. Dormant areas of your brain are lighting up. You are about to access wisdom, creativity, and solutions that have been locked away. Your hormones are being rebalanced by heaven's pharmacy. The stress hormone cortisol that has been flooding your system for years is being neutralized. Your body is learning to produce joy chemicals naturally again. Serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, all increasing without pills, without intervention, just pure divine restoration. You are going to feel happiness for no reason, peace without explanation, joy without cause. Here is what the enemy doesn't want you to know. This restoration isn't random, it is strategic. God is preparing your body for an assignment that requires supernatural stamina. There is something coming in exactly 90 days that will require you to be physically stronger than you have ever been. Not for battle, for blessing, not for conflict, for calling. Your body is being prepared for overflow. The wealth transfer that is coming will require energy to manage. The relationships being restored will require presence to maintain. The ministry being birthed will require stamina to sustain. The influence being granted will require strength to steward. God isn't just healing you, He is equipping you. Your body is being upgraded to carry the weight of glory that is about to rest on you. Type 777 in the comments right now if you are feeling this shift in your body. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. This number sequence is your spiritual agreement code. When you type it, you are telling heaven yes to complete restoration. You are authorizing angels to accelerate the process. You are declaring that you received this supernatural rewiring. Let me share what happened just yesterday to someone who received this message. Sarah from Michigan, 63 years old, woke up and her chronic back pain of 15 years was completely gone. Not reduced, gone. Her doctor ran tests and found that her spine showed the density of someone 20 years younger. He has no explanation, she does. Divine restoration is not a theory, it is a testimony. Michael from Texas, struggling with diabetes for 8 years, watched this message last Tuesday. His blood sugar has been perfect for 6 days straight without medication. His doctor wants to know what changed. He cannot explain that heaven rewired his pancreas while he slept. That angels performed surgery that no human hands could accomplish. These aren't exceptions. They are examples of what happens when heaven invades biology. When the Creator touches His creation, when divine DNA activates dormant potential. Your testimony is being written right now in your cells, in your organs, in your bones. But there is something else happening that is even more powerful. Your body is being prepared to be a carrier of healing for others. That is right. The restoration you are receiving isn't just for you. You are becoming a walking healing station. People will be healed just by being in your presence. Not because you are special, but because you are carrying special presence. Within the next 7 days, someone is going to touch you and feel electricity. Someone is going to hug you and feel their pain leave. Someone is going to sit next to you and feel their anxiety dissolve. You will not have to say anything. You will not have to pray out loud. Your restored body will be a living testimony that triggers restoration in others. This is why the enemy has been fighting you so hard lately. He sees what you are becoming. A walking miracle, a living testimony, a breathing billboard for divine restoration. He knows that when people see you, they will believe again. When they witness your transformation, their faith will explode. When they hear your story, heaven will invade their situation. But His resistance is futile. What God has started in your body cannot be stopped. The restoration process has passed the point of no return. Your cells have received their new instructions. Your organs have accepted their upgrade. Your bones have embraced their strengthening. Your blood has begun its purification. There is no going back now. Right now, place your hand on your heart, feel that rhythm. It is not just beating, it is declaring. Every beat is speaking restoration. Every pulse is prophesying vitality. Your heart is being rewired to pump, not just blood but blessing, not just oxygen but anointing. Say out loud right now, I receive divine restoration. My body is being rewired, my youth is being renewed, my strength is being restored. Say it again with more authority. Let your cells hear your voice agreeing with heaven. This declaration isn't positive thinking, it is spiritual activation. Your words carry creative power when they align with heaven's will. And heaven's will for you is complete restoration, supernatural strength, and divine vitality. Within 24 hours, check your energy levels, document how you feel. Write down what is different. You are going to need this record because in 30 days, you will not even remember feeling tired. In 60 days, you will not remember feeling old. In 90 days, you will not remember feeling weak. Your new normal will be so powerful that you will forget your old normal even existed. But this restoration comes with responsibility. You are not being restored for retirement. You are being renewed for deployment. There are people waiting for the version of you that is emerging. There are problems waiting for the wisdom you are about to carry. There are miracles waiting for the faith you are about to demonstrate. Your restored body is going to take you places your tired body couldn't go. Your renewed strength is going to sustain you through assignments your old strength couldn't handle. Your reactivated youth is going to give you decades of productivity that the enemy thought he had stolen. Share this message with exactly one person right now who needs physical restoration. Don't share it broadly. Target it specifically to that one person God is bringing to your mind. Their healing is connected to your obedience. Their breakthrough is tied to your response. As you bless them with this message, watch your own restoration accelerate. The clock is ticking on this divine dispensation. This specific portal of restoration is open for exactly 21 more days. After that, it shifts to another region, another group, another season. Don't let procrastination steal what heaven has provided. Don't let doubt delay what faith has already delivered. Your body is responding even as you listen. Can you feel it? That tingling in your spine, that warmth in your chest, that electricity in your hands. That is not your imagination. That is transformation. Your organs are literally reorganizing. Your cells are literally renewing. Your DNA is literally rewriting. Stand up right now if you are able. Stretch your arms above your head. Take 3 deep breaths. With each inhale, breathe in restoration. With each exhale, release decay. Do you feel that? The lightness, the flexibility, the strength. That is just the beginning. What you are feeling now is only 10% of what is coming. Tomorrow morning, you are going to wake up different. Not just feeling different, being different. Your first thought will not be about your age or your ailments. It will be about your assignment. Your first movement will not be cautious and calculated. It will be confident and purposeful. Your first breath will not be labored and limited. It will be deep and declaring victory. But here is the secret that changes everything. This restoration isn't happening because you earned it. It is not a reward for good behavior. It is not payment for perfect faith. This is happening because God decided it is time. Time for His glory to be revealed through restored bodies. Time for the world to see that He is still the God who heals, who restores, who makes all things new. You were chosen for this restoration, not because you are perfect, but because you are positioned. Positioned to influence others. Positioned to demonstrate power. Positioned to carry glory. Your restoration is going to spark restoration in your bloodline. Your children will be affected. Your grandchildren will be impacted. Generational health issues are being broken right now. That disease that runs in your family, it stops with you. That weakness that has been passed down, it ends here. That genetic predisposition, it is being overwritten by divine disposition. You are not just being healed, you are becoming the healing that breaks family curses. If you are feeling the weight of this divine visitation, if your body is responding to these words, if you sense the magnitude of what is happening, consider hitting the super thanks button. This isn't about supporting content. This is about sowing into your own miracle. Every seed sown in faith during divine visitation multiplies back in acceleration. Those who sowed last week are already testifying about supernatural reversals. Your skin is going to change within 7 days. People will ask what you are using. You will not be able to explain that heaven has become your aesthetician. Your eyes are going to hold light differently, not just brighter but deeper, carrying a glow that comes from cellular restoration. Your hair, whether thinning or graying, is about to surprise you, not because of treatment but because of divine touch. Your sleep patterns are being reset tonight. You are going to sleep deeper but need less sleep. You are going to wake refreshed without alarms. You are going to dream again, vivid dreams that carry instructions, solutions, and revelations. Your body is being rewired to rest in God's rhythm, not the world's chaos. Your digestive system is being renovated as we speak. Foods that bothered you will not anymore. Sensitivities are being removed. Your metabolism is being rekindled. You are going to process nutrients differently, more efficiently, more powerfully. Your body is learning to extract maximum benefit from minimum input. Your immune system is receiving military-grade upgrade. Viruses that used to catch you will pass by you. Bacteria that used to affect you will avoid you. Your body is becoming hostile territory for disease and friendly territory for divine health. You are not just getting healthy. You are becoming untouchable by sickness. Your muscular system is being reinforced with heavenly strength. Not bulky, showy muscles, but efficient, powerful, purposeful strength. You are going to lift things that should strain you with ease. You are going to endure activities that should exhaust you with energy to spare. You are going to move in ways that should be impossible for your age. Your respiratory system is expanding beyond natural capacity. Your lungs are being cleansed, cleared, and consecrated. Every breath is going to carry more life, more power, more presence. You are going to speak with authority because your breath carries heaven's wind. You are going to sing with power because your lungs carry glory. Your circulatory system is being purified and pressurized for purpose. Your blood is being filtered by faith. Your heart is being strengthened by the Spirit. Your vessels are being cleared of all obstruction. Life is flowing through you at optimal levels. Every cell is receiving exactly what it needs exactly when it needs it. This restoration is so complete that your medical records are about to become testimonies. Your next checkup is going to confuse your doctor. Your next blood test is going to defy explanation. Your next scan is going to show reversals that shouldn't be possible. Keep those records. You are going to need them to prove what God has done. Hit that like button again if you are receiving this. Comment 777 if you haven't already. Share this with that one person now. Don't delay. Your obedience accelerates your restoration. Your response determines your rate of renewal. The final activation is here. Place both hands on your stomach. This is your power center, your core, your strength source. Speak this declaration with absolute authority. I am being restored. I am being renewed. I am being rewired. My body is responding to heaven's command. My cells are obeying God's voice. My youth is returning. My strength is surging. My health is manifesting. I receive complete restoration now. Feel that heat in your core. That is not natural. That is supernatural. That is the fire of restoration spreading through every organ, every system, every cell. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. You are being restored from the cellular level up. You are being renewed from the DNA out. This is not temporary. This is not conditional. This is not partial. This is complete, permanent, divine restoration. Your body will never be the same. Your energy will never return to depletion. Your strength will never return to weakness. You have crossed over from decay to restoration, from breakdown to breakthrough, from aging to activating. Welcome to your new body. Welcome to your restored strength. Welcome to your divine health. Welcome to the you that heaven always intended. The you that carries glory without getting tired. The you that radiates health without trying. The you that demonstrates that God is still in the restoration business. Your restoration story starts now. Document everything. Share your testimony. Let the world see what God can do with a willing vessel. You are the evidence that heaven is real, that miracles still happen, that bodies still receive divine rewiring. You are restored. You are renewed. You are rewired. And it has already begun. Congratulations. You have arrived at the right place at the exact right time, because the sign you have been waiting for has just appeared, shining brightly just for you. It is no accident that you are here. Before you even clicked on these words, before your finger touched the screen, I had already arranged this divine appointment. This moment was written in eternity, planned before you took your first breath, prepared with infinite love just for you. And as you hear my voice right now, as these words enter your spirit, know that something supernatural is happening. My angels are entering your home at this very moment. They are walking through every room, touching the walls, purifying the air, breaking every chain that has held you captive. Can you feel it? That warmth spreading through your chest. That tremor you feel inside is not fear or anxiety. It is the power I have sent to fill you, to awaken you, to confirm that this message is meant specifically for you. I am your Father, your Creator, the one who has watched over you through every dark night, who has counted every tear, who has heard every whispered prayer you thought went unnoticed. And today is the day I respond to you with power. This is a divine decree issued from the throne of heaven with your name engraved upon it. Not just written or typed, but carved into eternal stone. Permanent, unchangeable, guaranteed by my character and sealed by my promise. Take a deep breath right now. Calm the racing of your thoughts, because what I am about to reveal to you in the next 20 minutes will change everything. It will transform your understanding of what is possible. It will shift your reality from survival to abundance, from struggle to victory, from tears to triumph. But I need something from you first. I need you to stay until the very end. Do not close this page. Do not let yourself become distracted by anything else. What your soul desperately needs to hear is contained in these moments we are sharing together. And if you have the courage to remain present with me, to listen with your whole heart, I will give you something the world can never provide. I will give you hope that cannot be shaken, peace that surpasses understanding, direction for the crossroads where you stand, and a miracle that has already been released in the spiritual realm, racing toward you through time and space. If you feel this speaking to your heart, if something inside you is stirring as you read these words, write in the comments right now, I am ready to receive. This simple declaration matters more than you know, because I have seen everything. I saw you last Tuesday standing in that store aisle trying to decide which items to put back because your budget would not cover everything. I watched the small death that happened in your eyes when you made that choice, when you had to deny yourself once again. I was there 3 weeks ago when that bill arrived, the one you had been dreading. I felt your hands tremble as you opened the envelope. I heard the catch in your breathing. I saw how you had to close your eyes for a moment before you could even look at the amount. I witnessed you at 3 a.m. last Thursday, lying awake in the darkness, your mind racing through calculations that refuse to add up, the quiet panic that grips your chest in those hours when the world is silent and you are alone with your fears. I was there for all of it. Every tear you cried in secret, believing no one saw. Every prayer you whispered when you had no more words left. Every moment you held your composure in public while breaking apart in private. Not 1 second went unnoticed by me. I collected every tear in my heavenly cup. I recorded every sigh. I witnessed your loyalty when others turned away, your determination when everyone said it could not be done, your faith when everything around you screamed that it was over. None of this was wasted. None of it was ignored. And today, this very day, I am responding to you with a miracle so complete, so comprehensive, that it touches every dimension of your life. Do not close this page. Stay with me. What comes next will seal your breakthrough. I am releasing over you right now a 4-dimensional restoration. Not just one area of blessing, but a complete transformation that impacts your health, your finances, your emotions, and your spirit simultaneously. In the dimension of your health, where sickness has tried to take hold, where exhaustion has become your constant companion, where your body feels the weight of every struggle, I am speaking divine healing. Strength is returning. Vitality is being restored. Energy that was drained is being replenished. In the dimension of your finances, where lack has been your reality, where bills have outnumbered resources, where you have robbed Peter to pay Paul month after month, I am opening windows of provision. Money that was blocked is being released. Debts that seemed permanent are being canceled. Streams of income you never imagined are being directed toward you. In the dimension of your emotions, where sorrow has made its home, where loneliness has carved out space, where joy feels like a distant memory, I am pouring out liquid happiness. Peace is flooding in. Companionship is coming. Laughter will return to your lips. The heaviness that has pressed down on your shoulders is lifting right now. In the dimension of your spirit, where confusion has clouded your vision, where you have lost your sense of direction, where purpose seems unclear, I am releasing crystal clarity. You will know which way to turn. You will understand which door to walk through. You will hear my voice with precision. This is not partial restoration. This is complete, total, comprehensive transformation of every area where the enemy tried to destroy you. Write in the comments to activate all 4 dimensions. Write, health restored, finances restored, joy restored, direction restored. This is your prophetic declaration, your agreement with heaven, your faith made visible. Do it now. Write those 4 declarations, because when you publicly proclaim what I have spoken, you are sealing the miracle into manifestation. Now let me tell you something crucial about these tears you have shed. Those tears you cried alone in your room. The ones that soaked your pillow at night. The ones you hid from everyone, thinking they showed weakness. Those tears were not wasted. I collected every single one. Not one drop fell to the ground unnoticed. I gathered them in my heavenly vessel, and I have been storing them, preserving them, because those tears were seeds. Seeds of faith planted in invisible soil. Seeds of perseverance that refused to quit even when quitting would have been easier. Seeds of trust that chose to believe even when belief felt foolish. And seeds, my child, always produce harvest. Always. It is a law of nature and a law of the Spirit. What you sow in tears, you will reap in joy. Those midnight tears are about to return to you as morning celebrations. Those prayers prayed through sobs are about to manifest as answered blessings. Those moments when you cried out, "How long, Lord?" are about to be met with, "Now. Your time has come." Every tear is being transformed right now into the raw material for your miracle. The enemy tried to use your pain to destroy you, but I am using that same pain to build something beautiful, something permanent, something that will testify to my faithfulness for generations. If this speaks to your soul, write in the comments, "My tears have value, Lord." Do not close this page. We are approaching the moment when everything shifts. But I need to tell you something else. Something that will make sense of your journey. Those doors that closed in your face. The ones that broke your heart. The opportunities that vanished just when you thought they were certain. I closed them. Yes, I closed them. And I did it to save you. That relationship that ended suddenly, leaving you devastated, I ended it. Because I saw what you could not see. I knew that person would have slowly poisoned your spirit, drained your faith, and led you away from the destiny I prepared for you. That job you desperately wanted but did not get. I blocked it, because behind that impressive title and attractive salary was an environment that would have crushed your soul, demanded everything, and given you nothing of eternal value in return. That business venture that collapsed just when success seemed certain. I dismantled it, because it was built on a foundation I did not establish. And if it had succeeded, you would have credited yourself instead of me. You would have walked in pride instead of humility. Every closed door was an act of love. Every no was protection. Every ending was actually a rescue disguised as rejection. And while you were crying over what was leaving, I was busy preparing what was coming. While you grieved the closed doors, I was building better ones. While you felt like you were losing, I was actually positioning you for the greatest breakthrough of your life. If this is resonating with you, if you are beginning to understand why certain things did not work out, write in the comments. Thank you for closing the wrong doors, Lord. Now here is what this means for you today. Everything I removed, everything I closed, everything I ended was clearing space, making room, creating capacity for what I am about to bring into your life. And what is coming is so much better than what left. The restoration I am releasing is not just replacing what was taken. It is multiplying it, upgrading it, transforming it into something you did not even know was possible. Doors that were sealed are about to swing open. People who can genuinely help you are about to walk into your life. Resources that seemed unavailable are about to become accessible. Ideas that can solve your problems are about to download into your mind. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine decree. When I speak, reality rearranges itself to comply. When I declare something over your life, heaven and earth move to make it happen. And I am declaring over you right now, your season of lack is ending today. Your season of abundance begins now. What was delayed is being released. What was blocked is being cleared. What was stolen is being restored with interest. Do not close this page. The most powerful part is still ahead. Now I want to teach you something about the mathematics of my kingdom. It operates completely differently from the mathematics of earth. On earth, when you divide something, it becomes less. But in my kingdom, when you divide something, it multiplies. Think about the miracle of the loaves and fishes. I took 5 small loaves and 2 fish, just enough for one person's meal, and when I blessed it and broke it and shared it, it did not decrease. It multiplied. The more that was given away, the more there was. Thousands were fed. Everyone ate until they were satisfied. And in the end, there were 12 baskets of leftovers, more than what we started with. The secret was in the sharing. If those loaves had been kept to themselves, there would have only been 5. But by distributing them, by giving them away, abundance was created. This same spiritual law applies to the miracle you are receiving right now. If you keep it to yourself, it remains at the dimension you activated. But when you share it, when you pass this word to others, your miracle multiplies in the same exponential way. It is a law of the kingdom that cannot be changed. Whoever gives, receives. Whoever sows, reaps. Whoever shares, multiplies. Right now, as I am speaking, I am placing specific faces in your heart. Someone you know who is struggling. Someone who has lost hope. Someone who needs to hear these words just as desperately as you needed them. Do you see their face? I know you do, because I am showing them to you at this exact moment. It might be a family member, a friend, a coworker, someone from your past, someone you have not spoken to in years. Share this message with them now. Not just the link, but add a personal word. Say something like, God led me to send this to you. I believe it is for you. Watch it completely. It will change your life. Because when you share my word, 2 miracles happen simultaneously. First, you bless the person who receives it, becoming a messenger angel sent by heaven. Second, your own blessing doubles because you have activated the law of multiplication. Think of it like lighting one candle with another. The first candle does not lose its flame. Now there are 2 flames instead of 1. And as these flames spread to other candles, the light multiplies. More and more brightness. More and more warmth. You are not just receiving blessing. You are multiplying it. You are not just a beneficiary. You are a distributor. You are a channel through which heaven flows to earth. Your act of sharing activates the second wave of your miracle. The first wave began the moment you started reading these words. The second wave, more powerful than the first, begins when you become a carrier of my presence to others. Share this message with 3 people right now. Send it to your family messaging group. Post it on your social media. Text it to that friend whose face appeared in your mind. As you do, watch what happens. Watch how your blessing expands. Do not keep for yourself what was meant to flow through you. Be like a spring of water. If water sits still, it becomes stagnant. But if it flows continuously, it stays fresh, alive, abundant. Be a flowing spring, not a stagnant pool. If you understand this principle, if you commit to sharing this word, write in the comments. I will be a messenger of blessing. Now, before I reveal the final piece of your miracle, I need you to understand something about this channel you are on right now. This is not just a video channel. This is a digital altar where my presence dwells. Every video shared here is a prophetic word that changes lives, breaks chains, and opens doors that seemed permanently sealed. These are not random messages. These are specific words for exact moments you will face. There are messages prepared here for difficult days ahead, words ready for important decisions you will soon need to make, revelations stored for when you need direction most. Everything is perfectly timed. Everything is divinely planned. And I need you to do two things that will seal this divine moment we are sharing. First, like this video, not just as a casual click, but as a declaration to heaven that you agree with what I have spoken over your life. Your like is your response. It is your way of saying, "Yes, Lord, I receive your word. I believe in your power. I accept your miracle." It is a spiritual agreement, a covenant with heaven. When you like this video, you are not just helping an algorithm. You are making a public statement of faith that opens more doors of blessing in your life. Do it now. Like this video as your act of agreement with heaven. Second, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Do this not for me, but for yourself, because there will be days ahead when you need to be reminded that you are not alone. Moments when you need to hear my voice cutting through the noise of the world. When you subscribe, you position yourself to receive fresh words at the exact moments you need them. It is divine providence making sure you always have the strength, always have the right words, always have the hope you need. Like and subscribe now. These simple actions have more spiritual significance than you realize. They are acts of obedience that unlock the next level of your blessing. Do not close this page yet. The final revelation is about to be released. Now I want to tell you about a sign you are going to see. Within the next 7 days, I am going to show you something that confirms everything I have spoken to you today. It might start small, an unexpected check in the mail, a bill that gets mysteriously reduced, a fee that is suddenly waived, someone giving you something you needed but never asked for. Or it might be significant, a job offer you were not expecting, a relationship restored that you thought was dead, a door opening that you assumed was permanently locked, a solution appearing for a problem that seemed unsolvable. But you will see something, and when you do, you will know it is from me. You will recognize it as confirmation that I heard you, that I see you, that I am moving on your behalf. Your job is to watch for it, expect it, thank me for it before you even see it. Live in anticipation, not doubt. Walk in confidence, not fear. And when the sign appears, when you see the evidence of my hand moving in your life, come back to this channel. Comment on this video. Tell others what I did. Let your testimony become hope for someone else who is still waiting. Write in the comments right now, "I am watching for my 7-day sign." This declaration positions you to receive it, because here's what you need to understand about this 7-day period. There is a gap between spiritual release and physical manifestation. The miracle has already been released in the invisible realm, but it must travel through time to reach your hands. In this gap, nothing will look different yet. The bills are still there. The situation appears unchanged. Your circumstances seem exactly the same. This is when doubt will whisper, "See, nothing happened. It was just words." But I am telling you with absolute authority, do not trust your eyes in the gap. Do not measure my faithfulness by what you can currently see. Because in the spiritual realm, everything has already shifted. What I have set in motion cannot be stopped by any force in heaven, on earth, or under the earth. What I have decreed is already done. What I have released is racing toward you right now, breaking through every barrier, overcoming every obstacle. Your job in the gap is to maintain your position. Keep believing, keep declaring, keep expecting. Do not let circumstances convince you that nothing changed. The change happened in dimensions you cannot see with natural eyes. Write in the comments, "I will not doubt in the gap. My miracle is in motion." Now let me speak a blessing over you before I release you. Words that carry weight in the spiritual realm. A decree that begins to shift things even as I speak it. I bless your mind to receive clarity, wisdom, and heaven-born strategies. I bless your hands to prosper in everything they touch. I bless your home to become a place of peace, provision, and divine presence. I bless your future with hope, direction, and fulfilled promises. I bless your children and generations after you to inherit abundance, not lack. I bless your work to produce fruit that remains. I bless your relationships to be sources of joy, not pain. I cancel every assignment of darkness against you. I break every cycle of poverty that has repeated in your family line. I dismantle every structure the enemy built to keep you trapped. I decree that you are entering a season of four-dimensional restoration. Health is returning. Finances are multiplying. Joy is overflowing. Direction is clarifying. This is not a wish. This is not positive thinking. This is a decree issued from the throne of heaven, activated by your faith, guaranteed by my character, sealed by my promise, and made permanent by my power. I am the God who does not lie. I am the God who keeps every promise. I am the Father who moved heaven and earth to save you, and I will certainly move circumstances to restore you. Now, one final thing before you go. Tomorrow, I have another word prepared for you. A message about how to maintain this blessing you have received. How to steward the miracle so it does not slip away. How to build on this foundation so abundance becomes your permanent reality. But you must return. You must position yourself to receive it. If you have not subscribed yet, do it now. Turn on notifications. Make a commitment to meet me here tomorrow at this same time, because what I am releasing tomorrow builds on what was activated today. Miss tomorrow, and you will miss crucial instructions for sustaining your breakthrough. So lift your head now, square your shoulders, take a deep breath of hope. Feel the shift that has happened in the atmosphere around you. This is real. This is not imagination. This is divine intervention. Your season of tears is ending today. Your season of restoration is beginning now. Your four-dimensional miracle is not someday in the distant future. It is here. It has been released. It is racing toward you. And when it arrives, when you see the evidence with your natural eyes, when you hold the answer in your hands, you will remember this moment. You will remember these words. You will remember the day you stopped running, started listening, and finally received what I had been trying to give you all along. Write one final declaration in the comments. My four-dimensional restoration is activated. Health, finances, joy, and direction are all being restored right now. I am a messenger of blessing. Nothing can stop what God has started. Then share this message with 3 people. Text it, post it, send it. As you do, your blessing multiplies. Your miracle expands. Your testimony begins. Go now with confidence. Walk in expectation. Live in the reality that everything has changed, even if you cannot see it all yet. Because I have spoken, and my word never returns void. It always accomplishes what I sent it to do. You are my beloved child. You are chosen. You are blessed. You are restored. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can keep my promises from manifesting in your life now. This is my decree over you, and it is settled in heaven.
Chosen one. This message you are about to hear is a divine revelation from the throne room of heaven. And if you are here right now, know this with absolute certainty. It is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a random moment in your day. You were summoned here by God Himself. Something in the Spirit pulled you. Something holy tugged at your heart, because what God is about to say to you is too important, too personal, and too overdue to be delayed any longer. Heaven has reached a point where silence can no longer continue. The questions you've been carrying, the confusion you've been wrestling with, the prayers you whispered with tears, God heard every single one. And today he says, you deserve to know everything now, not later, not someday, now. This is not punishment. This is closure. This is not exposure. This is freedom. This is not a mystery God is hiding. This is truth he is releasing so you can finally breathe again. Understand this. When God decides you deserve answers, nothing in hell can withhold them. When God decides the veil should be lifted, every lie loses power. When God says, tell them everything, heaven is preparing you for clarity, for revelation, for understanding that will break chains in places you didn't even realize were bound. This is the moment where confusion dies and direction is born. The moment where what was hidden becomes visible. And the moment where God restores what pain tried to steal. Before we go further, if your spirit confirms this word, act on it now, like this message as your agreement. Subscribe so you never miss the next revelation God sends. Drop your city and nation in the comments so the remnant can rise together. And to those who are supporting us by giving into this ministry, whether through the link pinned in the comment section or the Super Thanks feature, hear me clearly. You are not just a giver, you are a co-laborer. We are partners in this divine. Your seed is not random, it is covenant. It is your declaration that says, Lord, I receive the truth you are about to reveal, and I align myself with it fully. May your seed go ahead of you. May it speak in rooms your feet haven't entered. May it open doors, silence enemies, and crown this season with clarity. Now stay with me. Do not scroll away, because in the next moments, we're going deeper into exactly what God says you deserve to know. And when you hear it, your entire understanding of this season will shift. This word will explain everything you've been sensing, everything you've been battling, and everything you've been waiting for. Let's go in. Chosen one, for so long you've been walking with questions you didn't have language for. You've been carrying burdens you never shared, wrestling with mysteries that stayed locked in the silence of your soul. You went through seasons where you didn't understand why things happened, why people shifted, why doors closed, or why God allowed certain storms. You tried to make sense of spiritual weight with natural reasoning, and nothing matched. But hear this with your whole being. God has decided that the season of confusion is over. What felt hidden is about to be revealed. What felt tangled is about to be clarified. Heaven is stepping into your uncertainty with divine explanation. The season of blindness is over. The season of unanswered questions is over. You are stepping out of the fog you didn't even realize you were in. The spiritual silence that once felt unbearable was actually preparation for this moment. God says to you today, you deserve to know everything now. That means clarity. That means direction. That means truth. That means understanding. You have been faithful with little knowledge. Now God is entrusting you with greater revelation. The very things that once tormented your mind are about to make sense in ways that bring peace instead of pain. Your spirit is entering a chapter where heaven is no longer speaking in hints. Now God is speaking in answers. No more guessing. No more interpreting shadows, no more asking, Lord, what does this mean? God is shifting his tone with you. He is not whispering around your life, he is speaking directly into it. You are stepping into a season where revelation flows with ease, where understanding rises effortlessly, where the voice of God becomes undeniably clear. What used to feel complicated will now feel simple. What once felt hidden will now be illuminated. The scripture echoes this shift. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. God isn't hiding anything from you anymore. He is unveiling it. The veil is lifting. The mystery is unfolding. The silence is breaking. Heaven has decided that you deserve to know. And when God says you deserve to know, nothing can keep revelation from reaching you. Not fear, not confusion, not darkness, not delay. This is the moment where your understanding becomes your freedom. Chosen one, God didn't withhold answers to punish you. He withheld them to prepare you. There are seasons in life where knowing too much too soon would crush you, overwhelm you, or derail the very development He was trying to build within you. There are truths that require maturity before they can be carried, insights that demand spiritual stability, and revelations that can only be entrusted to someone who has been processed, refined, and strengthened. God is intentional with timing. He protects you not only from enemies, but sometimes from information you were not yet ready to receive. His silence was not rejection, it was mercy. There are revelations that demand spiritual strength. Some answers would have felt like burdens before they became blessings. Some truths would have confused you before they empowered you. Some clarity would have created pressure before it created peace. But today, God is saying, you are ready. Ready to understand why certain doors closed. Ready to see why He separated you from certain people. Ready to grasp the reason behind the delays. Ready to recognize the traps you avoided without even knowing it. Heaven releases revelation when the vessel is finally strong enough to carry it. This aligns with Jesus' words, I have many things to say unto you, but you cannot bear them now. John chapter 16 verse 12. But now you can. Now you are not as easily shaken. Now you are not as spiritually fragile. Now you are not as emotionally reactive. Your spirit has grown. Your discernment has sharpened. Your vision has strengthened. The very things that once confused you would now make complete sense. What once would have felt heavy will now feel liberating. What once felt like mystery will now feel like strategy. God waited because He wanted you to be able to receive without breaking under the weight of understanding. Now, your spirit is mature enough. Now, your heart is steady enough. Now your faith is anchored enough. God is revealing because you can finally handle what heaven has been waiting to show you. You are stepping into a level of revelation that matches your new level of growth. You are strong enough to see the truth without fear. You are wise enough to hold the truth without misinterpreting it. You are spiritually grounded enough to walk in the truth without running from it. This is the appointed time, your moment of divine understanding. Chosen one, something powerful is happening inside you. You can feel it. You know it. The stirring in your spirit is not imagination. It is revelation rising. The questions you once feared are becoming the very areas where God fills you with divine insight. The confusion that once clouded your heart is being replaced by a supernatural clarity that only heaven can give. This is not a moment of guessing. It is a moment of understanding. What once felt overwhelming is now becoming illuminated. He is about to explain why you had to be isolated, why certain relationships collapsed, why opportunities slipped through your fingers, why you felt unseen and unheard, why the journey seemed unfair, why your spirit felt heavy at times, and the most remarkable part. Every unanswered question was shaping you. Every silent season was growing you. Every hidden truth was protecting you. What you called confusion, heaven called construction. What you called delay, heaven called development. What you called abandonment, heaven called alignment. You were being strengthened in the exact places where you thought you were being weakened. God was not ignoring you, He was equipping you. And now the very areas that once hurt you are about to become the areas where He teaches you the deepest truth about yourself and your destiny. This is why Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and he shall direct your paths." You couldn't direct your own path because God needed you to follow his. The steps that made no sense before are about to make perfect sense now. What once felt like wandering is now being revealed as divine strategy. Now he's revealing the map. He's showing you where you've been, why you walked the path you walked, and where you're going next. Nothing was random, nothing was wasted. Every tear, every detour, every disappointment, every delay, they were all threads God wove together to guide you toward this moment of clarity. The answers are here, and your spirit is finally ready to receive them. Chosen one, let this sink deeply. Some things that broke your heart saved your life. Some things that confused you protected your destiny. You didn't understand it then, but heaven saw what you could not see. There were dangers you didn't perceive, intentions you couldn't discern, and spiritual traps you weren't aware of. God, in his mercy, allowed certain things to fall apart so that you wouldn't. You cried over what left, not knowing God was shielding you from what would have destroyed you. What felt like loss was actually divine rescue. God is about to expose the intentions of people you trusted. He's about to show you what was happening behind the scenes. He's about to reveal the spiritual battles fought on your behalf. The betrayal that wounded you, it cleared the path for your blessing. The rejection that humiliated you, it redirected you. The disappointment that drained you, it prepared you. You're about to understand why certain people had to exit your life, why certain opportunities collapsed, and why certain seasons felt dark. The truth is, everything that hurt you pushed you toward what God destined for you. God is saying, you deserve to know the truth behind your pain, not to reopen old wounds, but to let you see that what tried to break you actually built you. The storm made you wiser, the heartbreak made you stronger, the confusion made you more discerning, the silence made you seek God more deeply. You didn't just survive, you transformed. The very things the enemy meant for destruction became the tools God used to elevate you. And now, the truth behind those painful seasons will become the revelation that strengthens your next chapter. Jesus himself said, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." John chapter 8 verse 32. This is your freedom moment, your truth moment, your awakening moment. God is pulling back the curtain so you can finally see with clarity, breathe with freedom, and walk with confidence. What once felt like heartbreak will now feel like understanding. What once felt like confusion will now feel like closure. This is the moment where revelation becomes liberation, and everything in your spirit steps into a new level of peace and purpose. Chosen one, get ready for divine understanding. The confusion that followed you, it's dissolving. The fog that clouded your decisions, it's lifting. The uncertainty that made you question yourself, it's being replaced with heavenly clarity. You have walked through seasons where nothing connected, nothing aligned, and nothing felt purposeful. But now, God is clearing the spiritual atmosphere around you. He is untangling what felt complicated and illuminating what once felt hidden. This is not random. This is revelation. God is reorganizing the pieces of your past so you can finally understand the picture of your purpose. He is aligning events, conversations, losses, breakthroughs, attacks, blessings, and delays into one coherent story. Every moment is being woven together with intentionality. The things that once felt scattered are being gathered. The memories that once confused you are becoming stepping stones of understanding. Heaven has been arranging every detail with precision, and God is now ready to show you how every thread connects to your destiny. What didn't make sense last year will make sense now. What didn't make sense last month will make sense now. What didn't make sense last night will make sense today. Because when God decides to reveal, revelation comes swiftly. When God decides to clarify, clarity comes instantly. The same situations that once frustrated you will become testimonies of divine orchestration. The same delays that once hurt you will become proof that God was building something better behind the scenes. Because God said, "You deserve to know everything now." This is your moment of understanding. This is the unveiling. This is where the dots connect, the questions settle, and the truth becomes clear. What once felt like confusion is becoming confirmation. What once felt like chaos is becoming clarity. Your spirit is stepping into a new level of awareness where everything, past, present, and future, finally makes sense under the light of God's revelation. Chosen one, listen closely. You're stepping into a season where God will confirm things quickly. Not next year, not 5 months from now. Now. This is a spiritual acceleration, a divine quickening where heaven responds faster, clearer, and more directly than before. Your dream life is about to intensify. Your intuition will sharpen. Your discernment will increase. Your spirit will feel more connected to God than ever. The very areas where you once felt unsure will suddenly feel illuminated with certainty. God is not just speaking to you, He is guiding you, surrounding you, and aligning you. The Holy Spirit is about to reveal what is for you, who is for you, where you need to go, and what you need to do next. You will no longer guess your way through decisions. You will no longer wrestle with confusion. You will no longer fear stepping in the wrong direction. Heaven is positioning you with divine precision. People you were unsure about will be exposed or confirmed. Opportunities you questioned will become undeniably clear. Paths that looked foggy will suddenly open with direction. God is making your steps unmistakably guided. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21 promises this. Your ears shall hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it." Chosen one, this is your confirmation season. This is the moment where every hesitation breaks, every doubt dissolves, every uncertainty fades, and every step becomes divinely informed. You will know where to go, when to move, and whom to trust. God Himself will whisper direction into your spirit. You asked for clarity. Now heaven is pouring it out. This is the season where God confirms everything. This is a message of hope. And here is the hope. You are not stumbling forward anymore. You are stepping into revelation. You are not guessing anymore. You are receiving divine wisdom. You are not in the dark anymore. God is turning on the lights. Your spirit is rising. Your mind is awakening. Your heart is healing. Your purpose is aligning. Everything inside you is beginning to shift into divine order. What once felt unstable is now becoming steady. What once felt heavy is now becoming lighter. Hope is not something you are reaching for. Hope is something God is placing inside you right now. It is settling into your spirit like fresh strength, like new breath, like holy confidence. The hopelessness you once felt is being replaced with divine assurance. You deserve truth. You deserve clarity. You deserve understanding. You deserve revelation. God is not holding anything back from you, not anymore. He is pouring wisdom into your mind, peace into your heart, and direction into your spirit. You are stepping into a season where the answers you longed for will flow effortlessly, where confusion loses power, and where your spirit feels grounded in truth. Because God said, "You deserve to know everything now." And when God declares that you deserve something, heaven moves to deliver it. This hope is your confirmation that something new has begun inside you. Chosen one, let this message sink deep into your spirit. This is the moment your life shifts. God is unfolding mysteries. God is revealing hidden things. God is answering long-standing questions. God is aligning your steps with purpose. You are not walking into confusion. You are walking into clarity. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into revelation. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking into truth. Heaven has spoken. Your season has shifted. Your answers have arrived. God said, "You deserve to know everything now." Let's pray this prayer of faith together as one family. Heavenly Father, in the mighty and unmatched name of Jesus, we come before you with hearts open, spirits ready, and souls awakened to the fire of your presence.